Shalom to Yahud, brothers and sisters. Bom dia. Yung tub. Shalom to Yahud. Our subject matter today is about the etymological history of Antichrist. What is this Antichrist? That is a invented generic name by the Roman Catholic, since the beginning of Constantine decree on 325 to 327 AD. They invented this Antichrist, which means against of their idol Iassos Christos, the son of Serapis Christos, the Greco-Egyptian mythological idol, which believed existed on 135 BCE. And all his bishop and believer been called Christians. And this is used by Constantine, aka Constantine, to eliminate or kills or torture all people or nations that will not be marked by the name of their idol, Iassos Christos. So if you are against of them, you are called Antichrist, Antichrist. So, if you study well regarding the Hebrew beliefs and the Hebrew scripture, there is no Christ written in that books, but Meshikayim or Mehoskai and Messiah in English. Therefore, this religion Christianity is against of Mehoskai. Remember the war between the Grecians, the Maccabi, the Hebrew people. In the time of Ptolemy, the Grecian make temple of Iassos in Jerusalem. Many revolt been done against them. But the Romans that defeated this Grecian, because these Romans are barbarian, they don't have any philosophies or education, but only to war. So they adopted the philosophies of Grecian because they have not killed the philosopher, but they take it as a instructor or professor. That's why they adopted the idol of the Grecian Iassos Christos Osios, the rat goat, the first king of Grecia. Zeus is the first king who lived in Mount Olympus. Now, when the time of Constantine, they stole and robbed Jerusalem temple of Solomon, the temple of Yahweh that done by King Solomon. When they burned the Hebrew scripture, but they saved some for them to copy. Now, when they have copied by Constantine the Great order, they changed all the name of Yahweh, which written 6,773. The Tetragrammaton, or 4 letters, YSWH, or YHUH, which vocalize Yahweh, which means Yahweh, I am He. How Yaw Asher Ayaw, which means I am who I am, and it translated into God, Lord, Dios, Baal, and also Allahu. They changes to Allahu. There's no Allah, which is forbidden by our Almighty Creator to don't worship Baal or the Baalim of our nation. But now, they worship Baal or Baala. More than how many million people worshiping Baal and worshiping God, the idol of destiny, of which is spoken by Yahushua, or the third angel of Hasatan, Gadriel. My dear brothers and sisters, don't be deceived by the doctrines of the Nicolaitans. Who in Nicolaitans? Because Nicolaitans is stated in Revelation or Apocalypse or cannot galot. You are holding the doctrines of the Nicolaitans or the Nicaea, the conspirator of Constantine, aka Constantine inventing Christianity. Now, if you are against Christianity, you are being called with their generic titles, Antichrist. Antichrist. They are foolish people. How many hundred years or 1,000 years been passed? Since 325 AD. How many 100 years when the Spanish people came here in the Philippines to change the name of Ophir or Maharlika, they named it the Philippines, and we are became the slave of Philip, and we are became a slave of Zeus, Dios, the devil or demons of Hebrew words. Now, if you are against them, you are being called Antichrist and you are burned, beheaded. You are being hung and nailed and stake or post. My friend, read as the 7,000 remnant of the pure men that is promised by our Almighty Creator Yahu Elohim to Eliyahu. Eliyahu said, I'm alone. No, I reserve 7,000 pure men. And the remnant are still alive until now. So my beloved brother, don't be deceived by the flatteries of the abominable desolation, the Christ. The Christ is the crying, weeping in the bottomless pit. And they are, when our Mercury will coming, the goats been put to the left and the right is the sheep. So you must be the sheep of Mercury Yahushua and been sealed by the name of Yahuwah Elohim Gabua through the blood and the name of Mercury Yahushua. Yahushua means Yahweh Elohim. In Ilocano, Namarswa. What is the Namar? It is a shout. It is a shout of salvation. Swa is salvation. Namarswa. And you are a Parswa in Ilocano. You are to be saved. Because it was written in Yahushua Yahu and Sukariyahu. I will gather my Yaludim or children from the far east and from the west. So, be happy, my beloved brother and sister, because the name of our Almighty Creator, Yahweh, been written in our forehead and our heart. Even 300 years, more or less, 300 years that we are been enslaved by this Spanish Roman Edomites that trying to mark us by the name of their idol beast, 666. If you have the knowledge and wisdom, you understand or know to compute the name of this man, 666. if you have to compute it, you know that Jesus or Jesus Christ is the 666 because since the very beginning, there's no G alphabet. Why there's no G alphabet? Because our Almighty Creator know the future of the world. That's why there's no G alphabet of his Yahudim. But why? Why means yes. It is Yahw, not G. So my dear friend, my brother, we must be wise and understand and we can unveil the lies of Christ Satan. Shalom to Yahweh in the name of our Mulkiul Yahushua Meskai. Nam wam nam. Hallelujah, dinim yor sa bulya gabo ramayagan sa mulya udayaw nam wam nam.